right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our February PBS Assembly. It is so great to see everyone, and I want to welcome our guests who are joining us via YouTube Live, and primary students and staff as well. Thank you guys for joining us. We have a lot to celebrate this month with our student successes. We also celebrated the 100th day of school, which was great, and then our warmer weather and being able to get outside and get some energy expended there. So we're going to go ahead and start with our awards assembly. We have two different awards that students may receive at our PBS Assembly. The first award is a star student for those who have shown themselves to be safe, respectful, and responsible. Teachers select one or two students to receive this award each month. The second award is the Rise into Excellence Award for those students who have demonstrated great effort during the last month to improve either in academics or behavior. Teachers select one student from their classroom to receive this award each month. If I call your name for an award, please stand and come to the front of your classroom. We will hold our applause until all students receiving the award have been announced. We will begin with star students in second grade. From Miss Porting's class, Rayleigh Daniel. Miss Rayleigh is just an all-around rock star in our classroom. She has become a superstar with making sure she checks her work to make sure it is correct before she turns it in. Keep shining, Rayleigh. From Miss Oliva's class, Carson Bauer. Carson is a star student in second grade. I adore Carson's friendly attitude towards others. She is always safe, respectful, and responsible at school. Keep shining, Carson. From Mrs. Lyons' class, Olivia Burris. Olivia has been such a great addition to our classroom. She comes in each day and sets a positive example for everyone. I love watching her try her best every day. I can always count on her to use her grit and try her best on every assignment. Olivia, thank you for working so hard and for helping others. I can always count on you. From Miss Catlin's class, Tessa Wanzerski. Tessa is a star student. I love having Tessa in class. She is the happiest and most helpful classmate. She is always asking her peers if they need help and does it in the most loving way. We adore you, Tessa. From Mrs. Brush's class, Olivia Bolte. Olivia is an awesome person inside and out. She is a friend to all and is funny, creative, and intelligent. I'm so glad Olivia moved to our district this year. She makes learning fun. She impresses me with her strong reading and skills. I love your spunky personality, Olivia. I know you can achieve anything you put your mind to. From Mrs. Scheit's class, Bailey Hartman. Our class is so happy for Bailey to receive this award. Bailey is a very hard worker and always does her very best. She sets a great example to others and is such a kind friend. I'm so proud of Bailey and all of her hard work. Way to go, Bailey. A job well done. From Mrs. Gentry's class, Nolan Davis. Nolan is a star student in our classroom. He is a super focused worker and consistently pushes himself to learn more. He is also doing multiplication like a champ. Way to go, Nolan. From Mrs. Brush's class, Malachi Backus. Malachi is a remarkable student. He is creative, intelligent, and has an inquisitive mind. Malachi and I learn unfamiliar words together. If we don't know what something means, we Google the word together. I really enjoy his enthusiasm to learn. He is a star student in our room. I know that Malachi will go far in his adventures. From Mrs. Kenish's class, Olivia Hammond. Olivia is a perfect example of a star student. She comes to school every day with a smile and is eager to participate. She does her best work and is kind and helpful to others. Keep up the great work, Olivia. From Mrs. Shahan's class, Stephen Dullard. Every second of every minute of every day, Stephen is a star student. Stephen shows the utmost kindness and respect to all his peers and teachers. He is responsible by completing all of his work on time. Stephen is a super eagle. Keep it up. Please join me in giving a round of applause for star students in second grade. Now for our star students in first grade. In Mrs. Casey's class, Carter Schleer. Carter is definitely a star student in our classroom. He works so hard on his research project. He always gives 110% on everything he does. His determination to be successful is inspiring to everyone around him. Keep up the hard work, Carter. From Mrs. Morgan's class, Augie Weddle. Augie is a role model first grader. He makes his work the best it can be and is helpful to others at all times. Keep up the great work, Augie. From Mrs. Catron's class, Aubry Hernandez. Aubry is a role model in our classroom every day. One way she helps her class the most is by keeping small problems small. We can count on Aubry to go with the flow and always have a positive attitude. Thanks for making sure our classroom is a positive place to be, Aubry. From Mrs. Yerigowen's class, Reagan Bernard. Reagan has worked hard to consistently use positive words with others. She has a knack for addressing problems in ways that keep them small. Reagan is kind and helpful. We could not ask for a better friend. We love you, Reagan. From Mrs. Sappington's class, Ella Hernke. Ella is a star student in first grade. She is a rocking reader. She is growing by leaps and bounds, and I am so very proud of her. Keep it up, Ella. In Miss Quinn's class, Lexi Tallis. Lexi shines like a star in first grade. She is very helpful and is often the first to volunteer when someone needs help. Lexi works hard to be kind and caring. We are glad you are in our class, Lexi. You rock. Also in Miss Quinn's class, Kirsten Hicks. Kirsten has been working so hard this year. She is growing as a reader and a writer. Kirsten is always smiling and is a great friend to others. We are so lucky to have her in our class. Keep shining, Kirsten. In Mrs. Millar's class, Braxton Stevenson. Braxton is a star student in our classroom. He works hard to be safe, respectful, and responsible. He joined our class late this year, but you can't tell. He has jumped right into first grade and is a true super eagle. He's a kind friend to everyone, and his sweet smile brightens up our room. We love having Braxton in our class. Keep shining bright. And also in Miss Millar's class, Cale Haller. Cale is such a shining star in first grade. I can always count on him to be participating, and he is a leader in our whole class discussion. One thing I love about Cale is that he pushes himself to do his best when things get tough. He is a go-getter and takes charge of his learning by exploring new topics and asking questions to help him better understand. Keep shining bright, Cale. In Miss Dolph's class, Blakely Troth. Blakely is someone I can always count on to encourage others, do the right thing, and bring laughter into our classroom. She has such a love for school and her classmates. Her shine never fails to brighten our days in first grade. I am so proud of all of her hard work this year. Way to go, Blakely. In Mrs. Tracy's class, William Oyewale. William is shining bright like a star in Mrs. Tracy's classroom. He always sets a perfect super eagle example for his peers. He is also a kind friend to everyone in our school. Keep shining bright, William. Please join me in a round of applause for our star students in first grade. Now for our star students in kindergarten. In Mrs. Francis' class, George Whitener. George is our star student this month. He shines bright as an eagle learner and as a friend. He is a peaceful problem solver. He is thoughtful and always looks for ways to make others feel special. You will find him working quietly at his seat, doing a beautiful job on his work. If you need a gentle squeeze, come to our room. He gives the best hugs. George, you shine so bright. We need our sunglasses. We are so proud of you. In Miss Lowry's class, Ben Hale. Ben goes above and beyond in our classroom. He's a kind friend, a helper, and an enthusiastic learner. These are only a few of the many things we love about him. Ben greets his peers and myself with a smile on his face as soon as he walks in the door. He does the best work at any given task given to him, and he is an incredible writer. We love having you in our classroom. Ben, you are a star. In Ms. Helm's class, Willow Buxton. Willow is a star student in kindergarten. She does her best on all of her work and sets a great example for others. Her creativity and all she does is wonderful. Way to be a rock star, Willow. In Miss Himmelberg's class, Sydney Myget. Sydney knows how to be Kafudi. Sydney loves everyone and loves giving hugs, but he knows he has to ask before he hugs anyone. Thank you, Sydney. In Mrs. Hartman's class, Lana Simons. Lana has certainly earned the Star Student Award. She comes in each day with her brain focused on learning. She has a wonderful attitude and loves to have fun with her friends. Lana is consistently a shining example of a super eagle. We love you, Lana. In Miss Probst's class, Quincy Scott. Quincy is a star student in our class. She is such a kind friend and works hard to make sure everyone in her class feels loved and included. She is always smiling and is so quick to help friends in need. Keep shining, Quincy. We love you. From Miss Rustemeyer's class, Lathan Block. Lathan shines like a star in her class. Lately, I have been especially impressed with her writing. She never wastes a minute during writing workshop, and she makes her writing easy to read by using spaces and carefully stretching out words to hear each sound. I always look forward to reading your work. Keep soaring, Lathan. From Miss Meyer's class, Faye Klepper. Faye is our star student because she strives to do her best work every day. She comes to school each day with a smile and is eager to learn new things. She is a role model and a kind friend to everyone she meets. We are so lucky to have you, Faye, in our class. Please join me in giving a round of applause for our star students in kindergarten. Now, Ms. Downey will join us and read our Rising Excellence students.
All right. These are the Rising to Excellence students for second grade. Mrs. Brush's class, Ezra Frank. Ezra is a student who is friendly and kind to all classmates. He is always willing to help when and where needed. I am especially proud of his math skills this year. Ezra is someone who loves a challenge and will do what he can to figure out a math situation. Love having you in class, Ezra. Keep up the good work. In Miss Porting's class, Allie Haney. Allie is rising to excellence in second grade. She is growing tremendously both in reading and math. I am so proud of your hard work in school. Keep up the amazing work, Allie. Also in Miss Porting's class, Owen Kuzman. Owen has been working so hard in everything he does here at school. I am so proud of him for always being respectful and doing exactly what he's supposed to do. You keep rocking it, Owen. In Mrs. Lyons' class, Beckham Huck. Beckham Huck has been soaring in writing. He did a fantastic job in our opinion unit, giving reasons and examples for his opinions. He also does a great job listening to the lesson each day and then trying his best. I love seeing him grow as a writer and listening to his creativity. Great job, Beckham. Also in Mrs. Lyons' class, Riley Scobee. Riley has soared in math. She always has great ideas and thoughts to share. I love how she continues to think outside the box and is able to explain her thinking. She always does her best and helps others when she can. Riley, I am so proud of you. Keep up the amazing work. In Miss Catlin's class, Alexis Buckner. Alexis Buckner is rising to excellence. I'm so proud of Alexis. She has really grown in confidence in math and it's such a great thing to see. Keep up the great work. In Mrs. Scheidt's class, Ellie Dowler. We are celebrating Ellie and all her hard work that she has done in reading. She has gained so much confidence as a reader and has become a reading rock star. Ellie reads with great expression and tackles tricky words. We are so proud of you, Ellie, on a job well done. In Mrs. Gentry's class, Quade Brown. Quade is new to our class family, but you would never know it by looking at him. He is a definition of a super eagle. I am so glad you joined our family. In Mrs. Gentry's class, Ellie Harmon. Ellie has grown to be a rock star reader this year. She has grown so much, and words cannot express how proud I am of her. Way to go, Ellie. In Mrs. Kinnish's class, Landon Jameson. Landon is the biggest sweetheart and is a great friend to others. He always puts forth his best effort in all areas. He has grown so much this year, and I am so proud of him. Way to go, Landon. In Mrs. Shahan's class, Axon Condren. Axon is rising to high level of excellence because of his ability to creatively think outside the box to solve problems. He thinks and thinks about all the problems or books until he reaches an answer. Axon is working incredibly hard to push his brain to higher levels. Keep it up. Also in Mrs. Shahan's room, Asher Haney. Asher knows what it means to rise to excellence. He has been working exceptionally hard in all academic areas to push his brain to grow. When books or problems get tough, Asher gets tougher. Keep up the hard work, kid. And that is the second grade Rising to Excellence. Please give them a round of applause. Now for first grade Rising to Excellence. In Mrs. Casey's room, Hunter Fork. Hunter has been working so hard at stretching his words out when he's writing. He has been tapping out his sounds and using the classroom resources every day. I am so proud of you, Hunter. Keep up the hard work. In Mrs. Morgan's class, Tate Hughes. Tate has been working so hard in our class this year. He has grown in his learning and is a good friend to others. Keep it up, Tate. In Mrs. Y's class, Andy Dorman. Andy is a boy who always has nice things to say about others. He has many friends because he knows how to be a friend. Andy plays fair, follows the rules, and is great at sharing. Andy sets a safe, respectful, and responsible example. We love you, Andy. And Mrs. Katrin's class, Wiley Allen. Wiley has earned the Rising of Excellence Award for his hard work in writing this month. Our class just completed animal research projects, and Wiley impressed us all. He was so focused, took his time, and put forth his best effort. His work is really easy to read, and his teachers, his readers, a lot of facts about eagles. Way to go, Wiley. And Mrs. Sappington's class, Abel Warden. Abel is a Rising to Excellence in first grade. He is such a hard worker who tries his best every day. He is also a great friend to everyone. I'm so glad you're in our class, Abel. In Miss Quinn's class, Jacob March. Jacob is Rising to Excellence in first grade. He has grown so much as a reader and as a writer this year. Jacob stretches out words to hear their sounds and looks for parts he knows. He is really going places. Keep shooting for the stars, Jacob. In Miss Millar's class, Monroe is Rising to Excellence Monroe Elliott. Monroe is Rising to Excellence in first grade. She is such a hard worker, and I can always count on her to be participating, and she is a leader in our whole class discussions. She has been working so hard in reading, and it shows. She has grown so much as a reader already this year, and I can't wait to watch her continue to grow. Keep up the great work, Monroe. I am so proud of you. Also in Miss Millar's room, Cooper Neal. Cooper is Rising to Excellence in first grade. He is such a hard worker, and I can always count on him to be participating in whole group lessons. He has been working so hard in reading, and it shows. He has grown so much as a reader already this year, and I can't wait to watch him grow, continue to grow. Keep up the great work, Cooper. I am so proud of you. In Mrs. Dolph's room, Rebecca Brenner. I am blown away by Rebecca's reading growth this year. She has gone above and beyond to make sure her words always look right, sound right, and make sense. She is also beginning to use lots of expression. Way to go, Rebecca. In Mrs. Tracy's room, Lane Lacey. Lane is rising to excellence, super eagle reader. He has been working so hard during reading groups. His hard work is paying off because he has been growing like crazy. We are so proud of you. Keep up the awesome work, Lane. And that's the Rising to Excellence for first grade. Give them a round of applause. Now for kindergarten. In Mrs. Francis' room, Harper Shermeyer. Harper is one of those gals you want to be around. She is full of love and sweetness. She is silly and sure can make us laugh. With that said, she knows when it's time to get serious and rock her kindergarten work. You should hear her read. She is using strategies to solve new words like a rock star. Harper, we are proud of you and your hard work at home and school. You are on a roll. In Mrs. Hartman's class, Bryson East. Bryson is receiving the Rising to Excellence Award because of his hard work and determination. I am so proud how far he has come as a writer and a reader. Keep up the good work, Bryson. In Miss Helm's class, Oren Robinette. Oren is rising to excellence in kindergarten. He has been working really hard and trying his best on everything. His confidence has soared, and I am so proud of his hard work. Way to go, Oren. In Mrs. Himmelberg's class, Jack Jones. Jack is doing a great job with his popcorn words. He knows all 40. Wow, well done, Jack. In Mrs. Restermeyer's class, Gracie Harper. Gracie is rising to excellence in kindergarten. She has started the year shy and unsure of herself, but now she is a confident risk taker. She knows almost all of her kindergarten popcorn words, and she impresses me with her reading daily. You rock, Gracie. In Mrs. Meyer's class, Hattie Dietrich. Hattie is rising to excellence in kindergarten. She is becoming a super reader. When she gets stuck on tricky words, she tries multiple strategies to help her figure it out. I love hearing Hattie read each day. Keep up the great work. And that is the kindergarten Rising to Excellence. Give them all a round of applause.
Great job, friends, and thank you, Ms. Downey, for stepping up here and reading. I appreciate that. Now for our students receiving specials awards. Receiving the Good Sport Award in Miss Tracy's class, Ren Muzzy. She is always willing to try new things with a smile. She is always willing to help others when needed. She is safe, respectful, and responsible in PE. Keep up the great work. Receiving another Good Sport in PE award from Miss Gentry's class, Cooper Mackey. Cooper gives 100% in every activity we do in PE, even when his shoes are untied. He always plays fair and is responsible and always competitive in a good way. Keep up the great work. Another Good Sport in PE award from Mrs. Francis's class, Caroline Naylor. Caroline is always doing her best and giving 100%. She is always listening and following directions so she will know how to play our activities. She is so much fun to have in class. Keep up the great work. Receiving a Grow Award in Miss Lowry's class, Ben Hale. Ben is a super eagle and grow each week. He is thinking deeply about the lesson and keeps us all on track. I have enjoyed getting to know Ben this year. He has really awesome ideas and makes our time together so fun. Receiving a music award from Mrs. Shahan's class, Nathan Pauls. Nathan is amazing. He's a silent leader in our class, and I can't say enough great things about him. He has a kind and sweet heart. It is a pleasure being able to have him in class. Nathan knows so much about music already. This shows every day in music. Keep up the hard work. Receiving a music award from Mrs. Catherine's class, Owen Thomas. Owen is a champ in the music room. He knows so much about music and is always excited to share with the class his knowledge. I love his enthusiasm for learning music. Keep up the great work, Owen. Receiving a music award from Mrs. Hartman's class, Caitlyn Hodge. Caitlyn is always a great helper. I love having her in class. She has become a music rock star this year. She is kind to everyone in class and never needs any reminders. I love seeing how much she has improved as a musician. Receiving the Star Artist Award from Miss Propo's class, Owen Heckmaster. Owen always comes in the art room ready to get started. He is always genuinely excited to start each project. He uses his time in the art room really well. His projects always look amazing, especially his cool cat and hot dog watercolor painting. Receiving a Star Artist Award from Mrs. Kinnish's class, Landon Jameson. Landon has had an amazing year and blossomed as an artist. He asked really thought out questions. Landon also notices connections between the artwork and the world around him. His African mask looks awesome. I can't wait to see it finished. Receiving a Star Artist Award from Miss Quinn's class, Tiger Hampton. Tiger is always so kind to other students in her class. She is always using kind words with her friends. She also works really hard in the art room. Tiger's lizard is looking amazing. I can't wait to see it perched on her shoulder. Keep it up, Tiger. Receiving a library award from Mrs. Saliva's class, Nora Old. I have enjoyed having Nora in the library for 3 years now. She is one of the most chill kids I have taught and is always on top of her jobs. Thanks for being a shining star, Nora. Receiving a library award from Miss Meyer's class, Faye Klepper. Wow, Faye came right into kindergarten knowing how to be a superhero, and she does every day. Faye is a focused learner, and I can tell she is loving learning to read. Receiving a Grit Award from Mrs. Millar's class, Aubry Hernandez. Aubry is so amazing during Grow class, and she always makes me smile. Aubry always uses her best skills for learning during Grow as she uses her focus scopes during the lessons. I love how kind she is to her classmates with her positive attitude. Way to show your grit, Aubry. Keep up the great work. Receiving a Grit Award from Mrs. Scheit's class, Peyton Humble. Peyton is rocking it in Grow class lately. I'm so proud of your progress, Peyton. You are showing true grit when it comes to regulating your emotions. You are showing us that you can rock this everywhere. I'm especially proud of how you are putting into practice those calm down tools and problem-solving strategies to good use on the playground. Way to go, Peyton. Keep it up. Please join me in giving a round of applause for our students receiving the Specials Awards. Now let's see which classes have earned the golden trophies for the month of February. The special teachers will deliver these golden trophy following the assembly. I'm also going to have Coach Anderson help bring the golden trophies up here as we start. Let's see, receiving the musician award or music award, golden trophy is kindergarten class, Ms. Hartman's class. Receiving the art golden trophy award in second grade, Mrs. Gentry's class. Receiving the Grow Award in second grade, or Grow Golden Trophy in second grade, Mrs. Kinish's class. Golden Trophy, the PE Golden Trophy, goes to a first grade class, Miss Quinn's class. And Coach Anderson's going to grab the Imaginary Library Golden Trophy Award. And that's going to go to a first grade class, Mrs. Catherine's class. Congratulations to all those class earning those golden trophies for the month of February. Now we are going to pull 6 Eagle tickets to see which students are going to receive the special prize from the principals. So Coach Anderson's going to leave that down here because it's awfully heavy. So we're going to mix them up real quick. See a lot of Pink Eagle tickets in here. All righty. Let's see. Our first student is a kindergarten student from Miss Lowry's class, Dominic. Congratulations, Dominic. Our second student in kindergarten from Miss Rustemeyer's class, Justin. Congratulations. Man, these kindergartners rocking it out. In Miss Francis's class, Vivian. All right, our fourth one here. Another kindergarten student. In Miss Probst's class, Skylar. So primary friends, we're pulling 6 Eagle tickets. I've already pulled 4. So let me hear you. How many more do we need?
2.
Good job. All right, let's see if we can find some first and second graders in here. We'll get a bunch. No name. Here we go. From Miss Porting's class, Bella. Congratulations, Bella. We got one more. Gotta find that first grade. No name. Here we go. A second grade class from Mrs. Shahan's class, Asher Haney. Congratulations, friends. Mrs. Caitlyn and Coach Carl will touch base with these friends and give them a special prize. Now, we're going to sing our school song with the help of our specials team and Miss Rogers.
All right, sing with me, friends. We are soaring eagles at the primary school. Be kind with our actions and words is our goal. We are safe, respectful, and responsible too. So our school is the best for me and you. We are peaceful learners that listen carefully. We do our best and do it joyfully. Carrying equals know the golden rule, so we want to cheer hooray for the primary school. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles, Eagles are the best. Make it a great day.
Primary friends and special guests, thank you guys for joining us for the month of February, our PBS Assembly. It is a great event, and we love celebrating these successes. Just a reminder that our book fair starts next week, and our students will be able to shop during their library classes. Have a great Friday.